Well, hey there. Welcome to another 5 things you might have forgotten about 1.14 in Minecraft. Now today I think we're gonna start off with these outposts. They're gonna be generated naturally in the world upon world generation, and they're freaking amazing. They spawn villagers, and well, they spawn pillagers, but I believe they also can have some of the illagers as well. I'm not seeing any, but anyway, it's kind of a neat new take on dungeons in Minecraft. You can get emeralds from killing these guys. You can get crossbows from killing these guys, which actually leads me to another thing. Let me grab myself a crossbow and some arrows. So now we also have a crossbow that you can preload. You could actually preload a whole hotbar full of them and just quickly fire them off. These things are amazing. There's different, where are they? So there's, infinity is not going to work with them, but mending will. Piercing will. It's kind of like a sharpness, kind of piercing through armor. Quick charge makes that loading animation go a lot faster. Multi-shot. When you shoot one arrow, 3 go out, and the 2 of the 3 kind of go off at an angle. Actually, let's check that one out. That should be fairly easy to do. Sorry, these are kind of on-the-fly videos because, well, I just moved and that takes a lot of work. There is a lot that goes into it. So now I'm going to load it. And pew! So as you can see, it spreads them out kind of far apart, but it only costs you 1 arrow. Although it's firing 3, it only actually costs you 1. But if you fire close enough, you're hitting them with all 3, which is amazing. What? You pointing at me? I'm pointing at you. Mine's glowy. Mine's better. But anyway, these outposts, they are actually pretty cool. They're pretty well designed. Let's go up the stairs. As far as I'm aware, it's not just a set amount of pillagers around it. They're actually going to be able to respawn around here too. So I imagine there's going to be some sort of farm opportunity in that. Oh, excuse me. And on the top level, there's a chest. Nice. Crossbow. A couple of other odds and ends. Just kind of collect them all into one little area. Bottle of enchanting. I believe you can also get diamond gear and stuff is also in the loot table. But that's a pretty amazing find. Not to mention the fact that if lit up properly, that could be a really cool base. Even if you tore it down and put it back up block for block. I really like that. The banners are amazing. And just the little side things they have, like the logs over here. And each one has a little bit of a different thing. There's the target practice dummies right there. Little outpost tent right there. And there can be a jail with an iron golem. There can be a couple other things. And it's just, I think it's a pretty cool little change to our Minecraft 1.14. Now let's see. Can I find where my other village is? There it is. Awesome. Alright, also to do with the pillagers is, well, there's raiding parties that naturally spawn out in the world, much like the traveling merchant that we highlighted in the first video. And they can spawn with I believe up to 5. Yeah, up to 5 mobs. Pillagers. There can also be some of the illagers, including some of the Vex, to come and vex you. There's also a chance. I don't think you can get the beasts, the pillager beast. I don't think that spawns with the raiding roving bands anymore. But if you kill the, let's see if I can find one. Was there one over here? So in each of the roving bands of pillagers, there will be you can have a banner bearer. Now, if you kill the guy with the banner, you're going to get a level of Bad Omen. It's going to show up right up here. And each level of Bad Omen will create a larger and larger raid the next time you get over to a village. I don't believe you can actually make a village anywhere you want anymore. I want to say that it's just generated villages, but it's gone back and forth, so I'm not positive. I know there was some kickback on the devs about some of the village changes, and I know that they were listening and they've been working with the community. I'm just not sure where they ended up on the whole thing. But anyway, I'm not going to go too in depth into the raids. I'm just pointing them out and reminding you that they're there. I believe you can get up to 5 or 6 levels of Bad Omen, and when you come over here, that just determines the number of waves of pillagers and illagers, as well as what kind of armor or enchants they have. Alright, so that is, what is that, 2 things? Number 3 we wanted to go over was, well, let's clear our inventory first. We're going to look at the loom. Now, I'm so excited about the loom. Mostly because banners look awesome, but it used to be kind of a convoluted way that you had to remember a specific way to put different dyes and all that other stuff, and you had to have a wiki bookmarked on your browser so you could remember all these different patterns. Now, you simply make the banner, stick in whatever color dye you want, and you can also, there were some special emblems that you could get. And my cat is walking in front of my monitor, so I cannot see what I'm talking about. I'll be back, little man. I am recording. Okay? We'll lay down for a little bit. Alright, so anyway, sorry about that, folks. Anyway, this skull charge, I believe it used to cost a wither skeleton, which is kind of expensive. Now you can make this pattern with a wither skeleton skull, but you only have to do it once. It's not per banner, which is really nice. Then we have Thing, which kind of looks like the Mojang apple. I believe that's made with a golden apple. Then you have you would need a creeper head for the creeper charge. And let's see. I don't remember how to get the globe, but I did do a video on the snapshot this came out, and I did go in depth on this, so you can definitely check that video out. Look in my tutorials and snapshots playlist, and you'll find it there. And flower charge. That, I believe, was just an oxeye daisy. Possibly could be right on that. But anyway, you could pull that out, and then you could, well, let's get rid of that. You could do a little bit more with it. Take it to the next level. All of this used to be much, much more complicated. Now, it's so easy. Yeah, look at that. That's a nice pattern. I might actually hold on to that. That's a little bright, but you know, you'd want it to catch attention, right? Anyway, loom. I'm very excited about this block being a thing. And next we have, let's empty. Really, cat? Those cats love doing that, especially when you're recording. Next we have cartography table, which makes maps so much easier. You see here, I have a map, very close-up map. It's the first level. I go into the cartography table, stick that in there. If I stick a piece of paper in, you can see it shrinks the map down. Like, well, it scales the map down so that you're getting more on one map. Okay, so we have 0 of 4, 1 of 4 level, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, 4 of 4. 0, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. You can see the drastic difference. As well as the ability to scale your map fairly easily with just some paper. You can also make a copy of your map. All you need to do is place an empty map down here, and it will give you an exact copy. So now that is 2 of the same maps, which makes making copies of maps for treasure hunts or whatever with your friends so easy. So easy. So if you liked what you saw, learned a thing or two, enjoyed a little bit of a reminder on some of the really cool things that are coming our way, go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get all my future videos. Check out my other series if you're looking for something new. And I guess until next episode, hopefully you guys are all hyped as I am for 114. But until next episode, hope you all have a good night.